Hello, hello. My name is Rosie. Welcome to Rose Tinted Diamonds. This is the May 2024 month in review video. We're going to start with Jelly Space by Dakota Detweiler. I started this kit on 4/16/2024, ended it on 5/5/2024, so I was able to finish this in the first week of May. It is 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters. I'm not going to go into super detail with this one because I've already done a post review on it, and I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of this kit. And if you haven't, I have some other videos that show all the things about it and all the details about it and everything else. I have favorite pieces, of the enhancement drills and, less favorite pieces of the enhancement drills. This is probably the section where it's my least favorite. I may at some point go back and swap these out with something else, like keeping with the sparklers, through here, or, just going back to the original drill that it was supposed to be. I'm not a huge fan of bubble drills, as I have found out, at least on square canvases, that just personal preference. Again, it's all personal preference, it's all subjective. I absolutely adore, I have found out, these dark blue crystals. I wish I'll get to that when I get to the last whip, but I love the effect of the dark blue crystal with the darker and then the lighter around it. It's beautiful, it's wonderful. The contrast is great, but it's not overly so. So yeah, super happy to have this one finished. It was a good one to work on. I had a lot of fun with it. Here's my my notebook that I have fun with. I try and find stickers and stuff, and the tape, different tapes to go with it. Whatever tape I use around the border, I usually put in my notebook as well, along with all of the stats and figures of everything. So that was Jelly Space. I did that one for the Dakotathon 24. So on to the next piece that is new-ish. I will try and pop up pictures of the paintings as we go, in the video. But let's see if we can just get kind of a quick pan of the whole thing. So, and back to center. So, this one I did for the Ivy DP Along. I actually didn't start this one next, but this was the one that I finished next, and I'll explain why when I get to the next painting. But this is Big Sis, with the artist being Ivy Dollamore, and this is from Diamond Art Club. I started this on 5/7 and it ended on 5/27. It is 55.8 by 70.7 centimeters. It is a square drill canvas. There are 61 colors with 4 ABs. I did change in her hair. I don't know if you can tell from afar. Let me see if I can get closer. But I did change the one of the reds in her hair to be a pixie dust drill from DP with Sparklers. As there was some gook. I think that was putty. But I did change that. But outside of that, that's really the only enhancement that I ended up doing on this canvas, as I try and get that back. I loved this canvas so very much. I am self-proposed nerdy. So the Luna Kitty down here from Sailor Moon, the Pokeball, which there's a dog here. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be Pikachu or if that was supposed to be like a dog from something else. Like the Surge can. That's a PlayStation controller, I'm pretty sure. Don't be mad at me if I'm wrong. I've played a lot of games, but like I never remember what things look like. Sometimes I mix things up. Snowboarding games. I know I played at least 1 or 2 of those back in the day with my brothers. And just there's so many like little nerdy cute fandom type stuff that I'm just like, it just made me so happy seeing all of this like come to life. I will say that was a lot of ABs. I'm not a huge fan of placing ABs. I do like how ABs look when they are down, obviously. But I do have like other things that are like more of a preference kind of thing. So, but, oh yeah, and this is all AB too. I was like, I remember there being like more than just the white, but yes, there's the white and then there's that, and then these were easy because it was just small strips of like the purple, but giant clumps of just pure AB. I was like, that's when I kind of figured out that like, oh, the dot dot putty wasn't working for me anymore, and I had to switch to the Randa's Crafty Corner putty because it it was not dealing well with the heat plus the ABs, and it just, yeah. So we had some learning experiences once again. I'm always learning from all the things. I ordered this tape after I started the painting. So, because she came out with this and I was just like, I sat on it for a while and was like, do I need this? And then finally pulled the trigger on the cart and decided, yes, I do in fact need this, which I'm really happy I did, because I also bought some washi tape for another painting that I'm doing like this next month. Calcifer, don't do it. My cat's trying to like hop on my desk right now. So yeah, this was a super, super fun one. And that kind of brings us along to the next one, which is our first whip. Calcifer, be a good boy, please. Be nice, kitty. Hi, buddy. He's decided that he is going to make an appearance. Hi, sweet boy. So, this is my first whip going into the month of June. It is Hallowitch by Cherry Yuki and from Jaded Gem Shop. So, when I originally bought this, here, and you can't even see like what I've done, but there we go. When I first started, you're just gonna see cattail. This painting, I had originally bought crystals to be charted into here. I got this far, saw how the crystals kind of were like plotted out, and really didn't care for the clear crystal specifically. I feel like if it had been like a different one, like maybe it would have been fine, but just, again, grain of salt, personal preference, you know, it may have been good for some people. I can pop up a picture of like what it did look like, but I made the decision to change it. I had in my repertoire 762 pixie dust, which I put in place. I'm such a dork, because the 762 was originally a crystal. I put the 762 fairy dust pixie dust that I already had from DP with Sparklers from the jellyfish kit onto this kit. And so I put it in the 3865 part, where it's supposed to be this like more snow white color than like a light gray. And so I decided to buy 3865 pixie dust along with some more of the 762, because I knew I was going to run out if I attempted to do the whole thing, which I'm probably going to run out of the 3865 now and have to buy another bag of 3865, but that's totally fine. So this got put on hold after like basically day one, up until I finished the other kit, the Big Sis, and then I went ahead and swapped to this again and started working on it. Taking off, it was like a 3-hour process of taking off all of the 762, pulling off all the 762s, pixie dust, and all of the crystals. It was like a 3-hour process. It was horrible. I don't know if I ever want to like pull that much off again. I will, because that's what we do if we make a mistake. So a lot of that wasn't even like, oh, I just didn't like this. Part of it was my mistake too, of putting those 762s on the 3865, thinking that it would be okay, I guess. So there's that. But so far, like looking at it now, like it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm super happy with it. Just small bumps that just kind of moved it down in priority. But there's some other things that have moved things down in priority, so I'll get to that when I get to what's coming up. But this one's super fun. I like it. It's been a lot of fun. 50 by 70, I believe, is what this guy is. Yeah, 50 by 70. So it will probably take me the rest of June once I'm done with my other 2 projects, if I get them done like fairly quickly, kind of thing. So it may go into July. We will see. Then it comes to this dreaded, lovely but dreaded piece. I really wish I had done the jellyfish one before doing this, because now that I know that I enjoy like the 823, I think it was 823 crystals in like the contrasting skies, I probably would have done the same thing or something similar. But with how far I am into the project, I'm not going back and like attempting to like pull off all those drills. So for now, I did do a little bit more work just through this section here, kind of blocked it off, finished that section, and then if I have time, if I get some gumption to continue working on this guy, I will. But it basically right now is just one of those, like, if I'm at the end of a month and I'm, you know, not wanting to start a project until the first of the month, I'm trying to pull this one out just to work on at least a little bit. Maybe next time I'll like finish off this square, and then once that's done, you know, but I think once I get to this section, it'll be okay, and I'll feel okay because it's something other than dark blue. I've done a lot of pieces, at least recently, especially with like the Jelly Space, this, and I think there was another one that I can't remember, that were all very like dark blue heavy because it's like night sky. And it just, it started to grate. So I'm doing my best, y'all. But, yeah. So this piece, if you don't remember, is 36.6 inches by 27.6 inches, or 93 centimeters by 70 centimeters. And that's big. And it only has like, gosh, how many colors? 31 colors. So such a giant piece with just so few colors. I really wish I would have thought about enhancements. I think that's like my biggest thing, is I'm like, enhancements probably would have made this a little bit more, I want to say, palatable, just because there's so much of every single color, and it's not like color blocking, it's like all of these are different. Like there's 3 shades in here, there's like 4 shades in here, like it's a lot, but yeah. So going forward, so it is June 3rd right now. I dropped everything the day, like, what was it, May 31st, that night. I dropped everything that I was doing, and I kitted up my next project, which is Daylight, for Pride Month. So happy Pride if you celebrate it. So I've got that, and then Summer with the Masters. I have never participated in Summer with the Masters. So that was something that I wanted to do. And my husband doesn't want me really to buy expensive kits that I'm not going to put up on the wall. So with that being said, I found this bad boy for $10 at my local Walmart. So that was cool, and he agreed that that was totally fine. So I get to participate, and that's going to be exciting, because I think participating in events, like, is just fun. It's a lot of fun. So that is everything, I think, for the month of May, and going forward, I think it's going to be those two kits, Daylight and Starry Night, and then after that I'm just probably going to try and finish my Cherryuki so I can kind of like start tucking up some whips. I have a few pieces that I've put like a handful of drills on in my desperation for like I couldn't get into like the office, and like had to I really needed a moment of diamond painting just to like do the diamond painting, so I didn't even kit those up and just kind of like placed a few drills, which once I actually start them, I'll probably do like a quick video just stating like what they are, let's have a look at them, all of those things. Started Daylight already. It's about a quarter of the way done, so I will probably do a post review on that one, since I didn't do like a canvas look at it. So that is kind of like the hope for the month. I'm really hoping to be a little bit more consistent, so hold me to it. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and comment below what you worked on this month. And yeah, have a good one. I hope you have a rosy day. Bye.